What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 2 of the backyard mini golf. Well, we're in the backyard and we're working on the mini golf course here in Dodge City, Kansas. Hopefully by now you've seen part 1 and you got to see the first 10 holes and kind of what we're doing and what the idea is behind it. So we're getting the last 8 holes done, and I tell you what, it has been hot, it has been sunny, and we are sweaty and working hard, but we're getting it done. So I'll show you a couple of the holes, like kind of how we put things together. Kind of left some of that out in the last video as far as like the framing and stuff. So I'll let you see what that looks like. Mama. Thank you. Mama. All right, so this is going to be hole number 11. And this is what the bones look like. So like I said in the first video, we're framing it up like a wall. We're just using 2x4s. We're doing 16-inch centers. We're building the frame, and then we'll cover this with that OSB plywood. This particular hole, you're gonna stand down here, you're gonna hit across, and then on the end, the hole will be in the center. We're gonna build a frame up around it with a piece of PVC pipe that'll be a pendulum that'll swing in front of the hole. Anyway, this is what it looks like underneath all that green carpet and the cool structure.
Nailed it.
Actually, you screwed it, yeah. Just to kind of give you an idea, I wanted to show you, we just bought a piece of PVC, which we're gonna cut. And then we got 2 caps. One will just be a plain cap on one end, and then the other end, we got this threaded eyelet right here. Drill a hole in the cap, put it through there with a couple of, with a washer and a couple of nuts to lock it. And then we've got that little hook deal. We're gonna put that PVC on here, and then you'll be able to push it and it'll swing and be in the way of the ball. But in case you wanted to do this hole, I just wanted to show you how we hooked all that up. So there we go. We got this PVC just right above the hole. So then you just swing it, have whoever your opponent is swing it, and then you'll tee off on the other end, and you'll have to make it around the pendulum. Pretty sweet. Luke is, this is 2 holes, one on top of the other. They're just a big long hole, and we're gonna do, one's gonna have a big house on it that you're gonna have to putt through, and the other one's gonna have some rock features. We're gonna use some Quickcrete and some big rocks, but we got them built today. Luke's got the black spray paint out, and he's going around and spray painting all of the edges and making sure everything is nice and sealed, and you know, it's nice and clean. We got the sign up, just pretty sweet. That board, that's what we were using to spray the trim with, so it's got most of the colors on there that you find on the golf course. And so we just feathered the edge with white, and then I had a buddy of mine who does vinyl work. He made some stencils and painted that on, and we just basically connected it to some trees there, and worked out nice. So let me show you what we got so far here. All right, so you saw this one, we were building it. I don't know if you got to see it done or not, but anyway, we got the pendulum up. It's ready to go. All the sides are cut already. Just need to be painted. This one's ready to be slid over a little bit, shimmed up, carpeted, ready to go. This is I just like this hole because it's going to be really fun. It's just the long putt. So we've got this big platform here at the end. You're going to be hitting all the way down. Cup is at the other end. We're going to shim this thing up, and it's just going to be a long straight putt. So Pretty cool. And then this next one, oh, there's the toilet. You'll see that later. This next one, we built a really tall box, and we're gonna have another type of guttering, a metal. It's gonna come off, boom, and then back over, and it's gonna have a box like right here. It's gonna be right in here. And it's still in pieces over here. I think we figured out all the engineering for the 90-degree corner and whatnot, but it'll get put together and painted tomorrow. That's the step to get up on top of this tall box. It is, you know, it's above my knee. So, and then, like I said, these are gonna be side by side, and we're gonna have one that's gonna be a rock, some rock features, and then the one over here, we've got a big old dollhouse that you're gonna be putting through the front door, I think. So pretty cool. And then we got that big tree taken out in the backyard that was right here. So we're gonna kind of expand out into this area right here. And that will complete 18 holes. So sit tight, hang in there. We're moving right along. We'll try to get them done as fast as we can. And yeah, then it's just gonna be a whole bunch of cool lighting and stuff up on the trees and across. So anyway, we'll give you some more as we build it. Stay tuned. So here's a cool little feature. This is a dollhouse that I bought for my daughter 3 or 4 years ago. We built it for the first couple months, and then it just sat and never did anything with it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the hole back here. You're gonna actually hit through that front door up there. We're gonna put a little channel in here, but you'll hit through the front door. This is all, the back's gonna be covered with like plywood, and then the top, we're gonna shingle the top. We'll probably end up shellacking the whole thing so it's waterproof. But you'll hit through the front door, and the hole will be back in here somewhere. And so it'll all be enclosed. It'll look super cool. But that's it. This is gonna be the house hole. Hit through the house. Okay guys, it's been about a week has passed. We took a vacation and haven't been back here in the backyard working on the mini golf, but now we've been at it the last couple days pretty hot and heavy. And so I'm gonna show you a couple more of the updates on some of these holes, what we're doing, just so you guys have some ideas for your own backyard mini golf. So let's do that. This one we finally got engineered. We went to another home improvement store and actually found the preformed gutter that connects to the 90 that I had, instead of using like a metal flashing tray. And Redbeard actually came and did this while I was gone and put this all together, and it rolls down into the hole, the toilet. This is gonna be kind of a cool feature. In fact, I'll save that for later. The house is basically done. You're gonna hit through there. This one, we did some quickcrete with some rocks. That'll all get carpeted over. This is gonna be a cool hole. I'll show you some of that. There's this, and there's that green thing. It's gonna go together. Kind of cool. It's a 4-inch cup instead of a 3-inch. And then we've got number 17 and number 18. So that's what I'm gonna show you for now. But anyway, moving along, things are looking good. My son and his fiance are gonna be here. They're driving up this evening from Manhattan. They're gonna spend 2 days. They're gonna spend the weekend, and they're gonna help us get this thing done. So the plan was to play mini golf next weekend for the 4th of July. We don't wanna have to build mini golf. We wanna be able to just show up and play. So he's coming. They're gonna be here for 2 days. They're gonna help us carpet. We've got a lot of carpet to do, and then a lot of like the little fun, you know, like this kind of stuff. Lighting, the little fountain, you know, the decorative stuff. So, and the edges. We got the edges painted here, but we gotta get all that screwed on and done. And so he's coming up to help with that. And so from here, you're probably gonna see the finished product. Go ahead and roll the beautiful bean footage. right, so now that you've seen the course, I wanted to come back and show you this part. This is number 17 and 18. This is what it looks like underneath all that beautiful grass. We've got these different levels. We ran PVC. There's just a bunch of 90-degree turns and some straight pieces, and then we use strap and screws to hold everything in place. Like right at the end of the tube, we put a screw there. We also strapped it, you can see. And then that way everything runs underneath there in different directions, and it comes out on different spots. And then we covered up the money hole up on the top. Comes right out at the hole. So if you hit that one, you're pretty good shape. Pretty good chance of it getting a hole in one. But anyway, I wanted to show you the skeleton part of this, just in case you were wondering. That's how we did it. It's all PVC. It's underneath and hidden. So there you go. Okay, so you're gonna have to watch our last video for holes 1 through 10. I'm gonna show you what we did, 11 through 18. This is number 11, totally complete. Tee off from here. That little pendulum, whoever you're playing with, they'll push it, and that'll hit the ball. It could hit the ball. We've actually seen it cause a hole in one rather than that right there. Number 12, this is the long one. We've reconfigured it. We changed it up a little bit from the last time I showed you some stuff. We kind of made it this fun Hawaiian hole. Did a little artwork. And anyway, it's a really long shot. Mitchell, you can hit. And it goes all the way down to the end. And if you go too far, you wind up in the water hazard. Pretty sweet. This might be my favorite hole. Number 13. It's elevated. You come up here, up on this platform, you hit into this curve, and then it takes the gutter ride all the way down around the soon-to-be toilet fountain into that little green, if you will. Number 14 finished. There's the house. It's full of lights. We put windows and a door, and it's ready to go. Number 15, we're just calling it the rock hole. We got a couple rocks. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but around the rocks, there's a concrete bumps, so it kind of pushes your ball around. Other than that, though, it's a pretty simple hole. Number 16, had to do some engineering here, but we finally got it done. It's the old loop-de-loop. It's the only way you can access the other side. You go through the loop-de-loop. And then there's a 4-inch hole. So if you make it through, the hole's even bigger to make it easier for you. Then we come over here to number 17, up the stairs here, and up on this platform, you're gonna go down. This hole is super cool because it's very deceiving. It actually looks like the ball is gonna break to the left, but it breaks drastically to the right. So it kind of messes with your head. It looks like an easy shot, but it's actually very difficult. And then when you come down and you finish up on this hole, you'll come back over and you'll go right back up, and you'll be at hole number 18, which is super cool. And I showed you guys how we engineered it. You're gonna hit into one of these holes. Depending on which hole you go into, it's gonna come out on this multi-level green down here. And if you're lucky and you hit into the right one, you got about a 95% chance for a hole in one. So Anyway, this was a lot of work, took a lot of time, but you want the 18th hole to be, you know, impressive. Anyway, guys, that's our backyard mini golf. Lots of man hours in on this deal. Cost us a little bit more money than we thought it would, just because of the price of all the lumber and building materials, which everybody knows that's going on. But like I said before, it's not so much like, it's about creating a memory and doing something that will bring people together, have fun, enjoy each other's company, and some good competition. Who doesn't love mini golf? And so that's why we built it. And so it's been fun. We're done. I'm sure we'll fine tune some stuff. Got some more lights to hang when they come in later this week. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope this inspires you to build something on your own. If you got any questions about anything we did, just throw it in the comments and I'll make sure to get back to you. If you didn't see part 1, make sure you go back and watch part 1 on my channel. It'll show you a lot more in detail on what we did just starting out. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be blessed, and we'll see you on the next adventure.